What's up, guys? Adrian Jr. here with Cincinnati Outdoors, and today we're just checking our traps. We're gonna pull all of them because they're not producing. They've been out there for probably about a month already, haven't produced. So if that happens, we're moving them. It's only a dozen traps, so we're trying to just get a good idea where all the animals are at. We got a good idea now. We've been doing a lot of scouting. This new area we're in looks pretty promising, so we might set them. We might take like a 2-week break so we don't gotta come out here every 3-4 days, 2 days. We've been coming out a lot, but we're also gonna be doing some calling out here. We're gonna try to get some night calling on footage this time because we've been night calling quite a bit, having some good luck with that, but it's hard to film, so we're gonna try to get it done this time. We haven't been successful at it yet, but we're really gonna try this time to bring some night hunting to you guys and just give the tips and advice we've been doing, because we've been night hunting a lot, and it comes with its own set of challenges, so we're gonna throw a lot of advice at you guys this time. But here with my dad, hopefully we're gonna stack some fur today. I have a good feeling. Guaranteed some foxes. I can just about guarantee foxes at night, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna make some day stands too before it gets dark. Nothing. Let's see if it would fire. Yep, nothing stepped on that thing. Time to pull them. Ain't catch nothing in what, 3 weeks? It's a bummer, but gotta pull them.
Yep. So we've had traps out here for like 3 weeks, and if they haven't caught anything yet, we're gonna move them to a different mountain range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get them all pulled up.
A storm just came through too, and that would make stuff move, you would think. I could pull this
I have to dig it out.
Could be a pain to get out sometimes, but not the fastest way we found.
Let's get out of here. Make it look natural again.
Yeah, they're set at 3 pounds. Let's see. Thought about 3.
Yep.
I need to let these out. Side shaky. Drop them. Yep, those in there tight.
Tag on this one got missed. All right, so we're not gonna bore you with pulling up a dozen traps. We'll just dig these out.
Yeah,
Go get all 12. Are we gonna do a night hunt?
Yep. We got a spot where we have a feeling there's a lot of cats. So we're gonna set our traps in one of the spots. There are only a dozen traps, so we can't cover too much land. And then we're gonna go try to call one in. So we'll see how it works out. I'm sure we'll at least call in a couple foxes and maybe a coyote or 2.
We're gonna try to get it all on film, even though it's night hunt, because we haven't posted in a while, and we're looking to post more. You done with your finals yet, so you can start posting more?
Almost. There's only like a week left or 2, and then I'm done for like a month and a half. So
Yeah, he's gonna get winter break off, so we're thinking of posting every day. That seems like the way to go now. If you have a YouTube channel, you got to post every day to generate, traffic and views and everything. If not, your channel's just sinking. Views drop quick nowadays with all the changes. All right, we'll get back with you guys.
well, first stand we called one in about 6 minutes, so that's pretty fast. But the problem was wind picked up out of nowhere. It wasn't really windy. Weather forecasts were saying it shouldn't be windy, so it picked up out of nowhere, and he came in downwind. Of course, they always come in downwind. That's one thing when you guys are setting up, make sure you can see your downwind side. He came in, what do you say, like 200 yards?
Yeah,
maybe 150. About 200 yards downwind of us, and then just left. And so first one was a bust, but now we're gonna go ahead and try making some other stands, because that one, I don't know what to say. He just came in downwind and smelled us. That's nothing else to it. But hopefully we can get another one like that coming in at 6 minutes. I love it when they come in early, because then it's a little bit faster action. It's a little bit funner in that case, in my opinion. But hopefully we'll get some more fast action going on. All right, guys, it's finally getting dark. We're gonna drive through the area, kind of scout out a little bit, put pins. A good piece of advice when you're night hunting: it is hard to find a good stand since you can't hunt from the truck in other states like Texas and stuff. It's hard to find a good spot to stand and make sets, like night hunting sets. So what we're gonna do is we're kind of driving around. We already scouted the area out a little bit. You put pins, or we've already got a couple also. You kind of put a pin where you want to stay, so at nighttime that's already a good spot. Because at night, I'm telling you guys, it's hard to just drive through new country and find good stands at night. So we're kind of driving around a little bit too, marking a little, looping a little area we've never been before it gets completely dark, putting some sets, and we should have a number of good opportunities. And I have a good feeling about tonight. More than likely, I think foxes. I'm pretty positive we're gonna call on a couple foxes, but we're hoping for a cat. That's what we're hoping for, is a cat. So we'll see if it works out. Maybe it will, and if it does, hopefully we'll get it on film. We're gonna try to bring it to you guys this time.
All right, guys, so Adrian took a shot at a coyote. And there it is.
The cat, so I'm bummed. What light is that?
Yeah.
He ran into probably the same distance as the cat, and this dude died like a sack of Tates.
What you guys didn't see, I tried to record, is right after we called in this coyote, we stayed on that hill.
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, we stayed on that hill. We kept calling because we're like, cats take a little bit longer. Sure enough, a cat came in.
He's pooping.
He was about, what, 30 yards?
Yeah.
We took a shot at the
Not a
cat.
nice coyote.
He did a backflip, disappeared, no blood. Don't think we hit him. Got one.
Yeah, once again, not the nicest of coyotes, but it's a pretty big coyote. What do you say?
That's a
Man,
big
that
one.
would have been awesome. A double for a coyote and a dang bobcat in one stand.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing, but unfortunately it didn't work out. It's a bummer. That was the first cat we've ever officially called in, and we've been dying for a cat, honestly. It's just about the only thing we haven't gotten in Nevada yet. As far as what we want a nice cat. We're gonna get one mounted or something one of these days when we finally get one, but nonetheless, coyote's good.
Perfect. All right, let's go to another stand.
Yep. It's awesome that we got a coyote on that last stand, but we missed a cat. And we've been wanting a cat badly. We've been working pretty hard, because they're kind of elusive, and we want to get one mounted. I think cats are just awesome. Bobcats, how they look and everything. I've always wanted one, so finally called one in. Looked all perfect, started coming in, and missed right under him with the shotgun. I didn't know what happened, but we've come to realize that biggest piece of advice I can give you if you're night hunting is learn how to tell distance at night. It's extremely hard to tell distance at night. He looked like he was only 30 yards away. We come to realize he was probably a good 60, 70 yards away. And what I'm starting to do now is I bring a rangefinder in my pocket, and before the stand you can see a little bit even though it's nighttime. You kind of range everything around you, or during your first sequence, nothing's really coming in right as you start calling. Sometimes they do, but I'll start range finding then too. But that thing came in about 60-ish yards, maybe even pushing 70, somewhere pretty far. He looked closer, and we figured that the shotgun shot right under him, maybe bounced. We think it bounced and maybe hit him a little because he jumped, but he walked off perfectly fine, like nothing was wrong. And it sucks because we only had 3 shells in the shotgun, and that coyote I shot earlier in the stand, I shot him twice to get him because he was pretty far. I shot him twice and only had 1 shell left. If I would have had 2 or 3 shells, I guarantee you we could have got that cat, because I shot, it bounced, hit off him, he jumps, he didn't know really what happened. He kind of walked around, stayed there a little bit, and I could have put another one in him, but hey, you live and you learn. So we're gonna go ahead and make a couple more and we'll see what happens. But biggest point of advice, figure out how to tell distance at night, because we obviously didn't and it cost us a cat. So we'll keep making more. It's still awesome we got a coyote. That's my first coyote at night. Maybe we can get another. We'll see what happens. Another cat would be awesome though. This is the nicest one of the year though.
Coyote number 2.
Oh, he's an older coyote too. I'm surprised he came in so fast. 2 minutes. Just hard charging in. What is it?
Yeah, he hard
It's
charged.
a big male. It's an older one too. It's a big one too. Yeah. Oh, that's a big coyote too. Check it out, guys. Senior just rifled this kit fox 100 yards away. And I'm starting to realize we're getting a little bit better at this night calling and stuff. We're actually putting fur in the truck. It only took us about missing 100 coyotes before we can actually start getting it done. But 100 yards, really happy with how the rifle performed, because the kit fox is pretty small. But I have a question for you guys. Or actually, the only things we've missed, I'm trying to talk about our accuracy, how we're increasing. The only things we missed tonight is that bobcat. Crazy, you know, the thing we want the most we miss, of course. But it's because he was too far. So I have a question for you guys. Can you guys explain blood trails to me? Because I don't quite understand them, obviously. I mean, I know how to track and all that, but I just want some explanation for why the blood stops. Because literally, all this has happened. My dad shot a big buck when we used to live on the east coast of North Carolina, and dropped it dead in its tracks. It laid there for about 10-20 minutes. He finally gets out of his tree stand and it books it. He tracks it by couple 100 yards, and then the thick blood trail just stops, never to be found again, never be seen again. And then my deer I shot this year with my bow, it actually took us a while. He only ran 25 yards, but it took us a while to find him. I double lunged him and even clipped his heart. Not a single drop of blood. Arrows drenched in blood. If you even look at the pictures, there's not really any blood. No blood at all. I don't know why. That coyote, for example, real thick blood trail, everything. I mean, big old clouds of blood for a coyote. I was thinking there's no way he's still running. Blood disappeared. So that's just a question for you guys. But other than that, nice kit fox. It's getting kind of late, so we might make a couple more and then try to call it a day. We'll see what we can get. But these foxes, they come in real quick. They're just fun to call in. Fun to call in and fun to practice your night calling skills on. So another one to add to the trap. All right, guys, we're home now. Everybody's asleep. It's like 3:30 right now in the morning, but we're home. Had a great day. You could see Diesel right here. He's happy to see me. I have blood on me. These dogs are going crazy. Corso's happy to see me. They're over here trying to smell me up right now because they smell coyotes and foxes living and trying to dance and stuff. But we had a great night. We got to do this. We're gonna start doing this more and more. Try to teach you guys a little more. We're getting better as we go. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.